Everything is changing in the world of finance, and we are seeing some of the largest institutions embracing tokenization and partnering with projects like Ondo. And so tokenization of assets is projected to save $135 billion, with big players like BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and others getting involved with assets under management worth trillions of dollars. Watch what the big players are doing. Pay attention to the moves they are making. BlackRock has been talking about tokenization for over a year now. Franklin Templeton is getting involved with tokenization of assets. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Let's take a look at BTCC. They do have a promotion going on right now with a 10% deposit bonus if you sign up using the link underneath the video. And so they have a lot of different crypto assets on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here for Ondo, currently at 86 cents. And we can see this is sitting right at previous resistance that has now turned into support. And so we can see back at the end of last year, we were at previous resistance here, right around 60 to 70 cents. And then we did break to the upside around $2.10. And now we have been consolidating here, and we are forming this triangle pattern. And so this could be a good opportunity here for Ondo based on what they are building. And so definitely make sure to check out that link underneath the video. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this video clip here with Patrick McHenry from the Ondo Summit.
On treasuries market, it's a great, easy example to understand. The faster we get to a technology solution, it's going to be better for our liquidity position for a massively indebted United States. There's like a broader imperative here, right? So the evolution there of TradFi using these techniques is the easiest use case to see that can be done in small regulatory changes. That's the reason why BlackRock's in action. That's the reason why all these large financial players are clearly going to be in the action here of using better software to do what they currently do.
And so we heard it there from Patrick McHenry mentioning that institutions are going to get involved and embrace tokenization. And so as I mentioned, there's a potential savings of $135 billion with tokenization. Now BlackRock is already involved with this. Larry Fink has said that multiple times. If we take a look at tokenized treasuries right now, we can see here that Ondo has a market cap over $1 billion. We have Securitized at about $1.25 billion. We have Franklin Templeton that is involved with tokenized assets as well. We have the BUIDL fund with BlackRock here that now has about $1.25 billion of tokenized treasuries on their platform. And so BlackRock has been looking into tokenization of assets, and this is going to become a major sector of the cryptocurrency space. And so definitely something to be paying attention to. Now let's take a look at Ondo Finance here. This is back in March of 2024, about a year ago. Ondo Finance moved $95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund for instant settlements for its T-bill token. And so the allocation marks its first example of a crypto protocol leveraging BlackRock's tokenized fund for its own offering. And so this was back in March of 2024 where there was $95 million being transferred over to BUIDL fund. However, today, Ondo accounts for over $1 billion of that. $1 billion of tokenized treasuries. And so Ondo is going to have a massive impact on that. Right, they're working very closely with some of the biggest institutions in the space. It's definitely something to be paying attention to. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this here. We have Calistone that projects $135 billion of tokenization savings for asset managers. And so the total fund operating cost right now is 0.74% of AUM. And so $7.4 million per $1 billion of assets under management. That is the cost for every $1 billion of assets under management. And so that could drop significantly. We could see a cost savings of $135 billion. And so if we're starting to see some of the biggest asset managers in the space focusing on this, right? BlackRock sees this as an opportunity for cost savings. And once BlackRock starts utilizing this technology and sees the benefit, we are going to see just about every other financial institution jump on board. Franklin Templeton, Fidelity, right? Everybody else is going to jump on board because this is massive, right? This allows them to have cheaper fees in their funds, right? Being more competitive. And so this will provide a competitive advantage with the tokenization of assets. And so some of the biggest players in the space are focusing on tokenization. Just a couple of months ago, in January, they announced Ondo has expanded institutional reach with OUSG deployment on the XRP Ledger. And so Ondo Finance will deploy Ondo short-term US government treasuries, its tokenized US Treasury fund, on the XRP Ledger. This is set to go live in the next 6 months, which will bring OUSG to the XRPL broad institutional user base, introducing a composable and compliance-first asset to a blockchain built for financial institutions. This integration establishes an avenue for institutional DeFi and advanced cash management solutions, bringing DeFi and traditional finance closer than ever. And so this is going to be deployed in the next 6 months, right? We're talking by June or July that this is going to be deployed on the XRPL. And so this is going to be the next step after ETFs for crypto assets. If we take a look at this video clip here from Larry Fink talking about tokenization of assets.
We believe ETFs are a technology no different than Bitcoin was a technology for asset storage. We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, every bond will have its own, basically, CUSIP. It'll be on one general ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activities around bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly thing, we can customize strategies through tokenization that fits every individual. We would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate because it's just a line item. And so we believe this is a technological transformation.
And so there, we also heard it from Larry Fink, right? That this is going to be a massive advancement for the financial space. This could save billions and billions of dollars. And so Larry Fink and BlackRock are already on board, right? We're already seeing a lot of people get involved with tokenization. So as we were looking at earlier, right, there's a massive cost savings with implementing this technology. And so if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Also make sure to check out that link to BTCC underneath the video to earn your 10% deposit bonus. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video.